time for stream. I'm starting a little bit later than I had meant to. I had meant to start like an hour and a half ago, but I didn't because I meant to start like actually at 5 so I'd have time to get a lot of game in tonight. But I got really sleepy at 4:30. So I take a nap. And then I was still feeling really tired, but I forced myself to get up and stream because, you gotta it's the streaming time. Um, so yeah, uh, playing more blueprints because I'm like, I just really like, um, watching how insane everyone looks when they play this game and talk about it, right? It just, sorry, I don't know why this model is doing this thing with the eye tracking lately. Hmm. Like the iris is a starting point. Hey Alex, welcome. For some reason, like this model, it didn't have this space under the irises before. The like whole like irises and people were like more centered in the eye, and now it's not. No matter like where I look, and I don't know why why it does that. I don't know why switching to this model, and I'm like, why does it do that now? I have no idea. But uh yeah, like I'm not looking like I don't know why it's doing it, but Twitch is taking all your time, yeah. Um, but um, hmm, but yeah, so I really love this game though, in that like again, everyone who plays it sounds like they're crazy. Like once they get like, 50 hours in, which I'm not, but like eventually like just hearing people who play this game are pretty crazy. The game Blueprints. Well, I was talking about the eyes of my model. Like they there's just like white space under them. Sometimes like the irises get locked up a little bit high for some reason. Um, I don't know why. Like the iris and pupils like drift. They don't drift upward. They like get stuck upward. Like if I look up, sometimes they get like stuck there or something. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. I didn't have that space. What is it called? Like when musicians have that, or not musicians, but when famous people, they have that like white space under their eye, right? Billie Eilish has it a lot, but it's like people are like, "Oh yeah, they're destined for tragic ends" or something like that. I forget what it's called. It's a Japanese name. Um it's like Sopoko eyes or something like that. And I don't like it. I don't like it. Um but anyway, blueprints. We're playing blueprints today, regardless of what this model's eyes are doing. Um, and I really like, yeah, how insane blueprint sounds. Like again, once you're really deep into it, you try playing Oblivion Remastered. Yeah, I've never played. I know it came out. I am not familiar with Oblivion at all. Um, I haven't played it at all, the original or remastered. So your laptop can't take it. Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, that happens for especially for all these new games. That's why I had to get a new laptop back in February. Well, it's one of the reasons. But these games too intense, too intense. But your FPS was like 5. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. Again, these new games are they have pretty high specs. But but yeah, um, yeah, blueprints. Like the puzzles sound crazy. And like once like I watched a few people who play like, farther in than me, and they sound insane talking about these puzzles. And I've heard them talk about it and they're like, I know I sound crazy talking about all this. And they're like with, all the insane things the puzzles sound like. They're like, I know it must sound nuts if you haven't been playing the game and you like just came in, and they're like, yeah, it probably is crazy. Um, but like I want to get to that point, and know all the puzzles and stuff. Yeah. Once I start ranting and I'm like, the dish soap goes in the uh in the vending machine. The dish soap goes in the vending machine, and now we need to collect more more cardboard tubes to put in the vending machine. So then we can get the limited release whisker stickers, and then we can put them on the painting of the haunted house, and the painting will swing out and give us the globe of Arashmananda, right? Like, I don't even know the weirdest words. And then, and you'll be like, what the hell is Stella talking about? Don't worry, I'm just playing blueprints. It's fine. It's fine. And then we like, and then I can go to the poplar grove, and we'll get the key to the, I don't even know what weird rooms exist that I haven't even heard people talk about. I'm trying to make up brand new rooms, but to the arcade, and then we can access the stairs mm, to the, I don't even know. I don't even know. I feel like I've already heard so many crazy things. It's hard not to say those crazy things. They're just so random. And it like makes sense if you played the game and you've gotten to those points, but like I just it sounds crazy from an outside perspective. And even just like sometimes I like will dip in and see how someone's doing and like hear the stuff that they're talking about, and I'm like, I have no idea what any of this means. I know it makes sense if you're in those puzzles. I am not, but like I just think it's funny. So, but yeah. Anyway, I want to get into the game because I want to make sure I have plenty of time to play tonight because I was starting a little bit later. But let's go. Keep volume on, high volume on. I feel like the audio is probably. I mean, the audio will be different when we get into the game. Oh no, it's doing the thing. Stop doing the thing. I hate it when it plays a video without me knowing. My computer, it bogs your system down to play videos. We don't have time for videos around here. You're not a big puzzle fan. Oh, I like puzzles. Especially I feel like Blueprints is a really good game. It's better than I thought. I still don't think it's game of the year. I think it's going to be really rough to say any puzzle game is game of the year, but I think it's a very good game. And I think one, it's very in depth. It has way more lore than I thought that you need in order to play the game. Like the game, it's not even just background stuff. Like the game, you need to figure out the lore as you play the game. It's a very long, in-depth game, especially for a puzzle game, like way longer than puzzle games usually are. And these puzzle games are like pretty solvable. You always felt stupid when you tried playing puzzle games when you were a kid because you couldn't solve them. See, these though, like I feel like most people are solving these. At least the people that I've watched, most people solve these. And like eventually at least. And there are enough puzzles going on where the like roguelite element comes in where like some days like you just feel like you're like, oh, I didn't solve the puzzle, but I progressed a little bit further. You still have that trauma. I get it. I get it. Um and I mean, I'm nervous to play puzzle games on stream, right? Because like um what if I don't, solve the puzzle and then I look dumb on stream and everything. But I haven't had that issue with this game. So like, because you're just always progressing forward little by little. Even if you can't solve the puzzle when you first see it, you're like, we'll shelve that for later. And then you just, try again. And every in-game day, you learn a little bit more. Or you try something new, which even if it doesn't pan out, you tried it, you learned from it. You learned it doesn't work, or, nothing special comes from that thing that you tried to do, and, then you just kind of move on. So it's pretty fun that way. And I really like the way the puzzles I really like the way they, well, not just the puzzles, I guess, but well, no, one thing I dislike about the game is that I feel like it kind of starts very slow. Um and I get why they did it, because they don't want to overwhelm you with different like puzzles all at once, and overwhelm you with lore and background and like way too much. But I don't think they give you enough to where like if you only play a few hours of the game, hey Trunk Monkey, welcome. A friend invited you to play a game she thought it was a co-op free and it was a puzzle game. You gave up pretty soon. Yeah, it depends on the game. Depends on the game. But like I think the issue with this game is when it starts, they I don't know. I feel like they don't give you enough, and I know they do that intentionally because they don't want to overwhelm you, and they want to, you know, I think they're focusing on the idea of like drawing rooms, and because I mean we were figuring that out, the first few in-game days too, how drawing rooms works and drafting and all of that sort of stuff. Um, and there was still a lot to take in. But I feel like the actual meat of the game is not really very apparent in the first few hours of the game. And a lot of people will buy a game, play for a few hours or even several hours, and I still don't even think that this game shows you the meat of the game even several hours in. You don't really fully appreciate how big the game is, or how deep the game is, right? And I feel like it's possible to buy this game, play for 5 hours, and go, eh, it's all right, I guess. It's just kind of like a little, just like all the other little puzzle games. Like I don't know if I would keep pushing at playing this game if I weren't seeing other people play it who are significantly farther in than me, right? Um, just because like I know how deep it goes, I know how much lore there is, and like the history of the current history of like our great uncle and our mom and all of that. Not to mention like there's a history of the area and the realm and all of that sort of stuff, right? We caught a little bit of it last stream. But I don't think I'd know how much there is and how rich the game is if I weren't seeing other people play it. Some games you played that are fun just don't show you anything until a couple hours in. Yeah, this one it's like several hours in puzzle, but Shadow of War the tutorial is like 5 to 6 hours until you get, oh no, it's doing the thing again. Don't play the video. Don't play the video. We don't need to see the video. I'm just sitting on the menu. Chill. Yeah, I mean, it's not like this is a tutorial, and that's kind of the worst part, is because like it's not a tutorial, right? It just starts out slow, because they're trying to establish, like there being a learning curve. But I think they, I would I would recommend, if I were, giving my opinion, that there be a little bit more, at least hints to how deep the game goes. Um, Rather than some things that feel like even when you encounter things that are examples of how deep the game goes, it feels like they're just flavor text, right? Rather than actual important pieces of information. I think it'd be good for them to establish earlier on, um, you know, just how much game there is to this game, and how, yeah, how long it is and how deep it is, right? It's like two things, right? There's a lot of game, but it also has depth to it and more meaning to it than appears on the surface. Like it's not just a puzzle. So yeah, kind of stuff not just to keep you hooked, but to let you set up your expectations. Again, because that's the biggest thing with this game is people were always saying like the expectations. Like they expected a roguelite and they're like it's more puzzle. But it is very much roguelite in the grand scheme of things. It's just you don't understand the pacing, is I think the problem. Um, because it feels like you're not making any progress, but like you are, but the pacing just feels weird. You know? It's just the pacing, it's just expectations. It's just expectations, I guess. People just the game doesn't set up the expectations very well, I don't think. And it takes several hours to reset your expectations. Um, and again, that's, I mean, I can only say several hours in, I think, but that's because I've also been, watching people play who are like on day 40 and being like, oh, wow, okay, that's a lot of crazy stuff going on there, and there like are a lot of these rooms that I didn't know have extra puzzles to them that in fact have puzzles to them, right? And there are a lot of, I mean, obviously there are a lot of rooms, but like, um, I haven't, really been really fully appreciating how many rooms I don't have yet. But um, hold on, I know we're gonna turn the volume up. OBS should be fine. Wait, what? Why is it so dark? Hold on. Hold on. What is going on here? Why is it so dark? Wait, why am I now? Hold on. Okay, I mean now it's dark, I guess, because let me. Why is it doing that? I don't know what's happening. Oh wait, I think I know maybe. Okay, maybe that did it. Maybe I did a mistake with something else, I think accidentally. Okay, maybe this is better. Is this better now? Okay, it's better now. Okay, we're good. Oh, I know. I was gone intentionally. I was gone intentionally. As I thought, because I added in, see what happened was I don't know if you noticed, but I don't have the on my just chatting screen I do, but not on this one, the like reactive lighting on because I was kind of like, especially this game. I don't know. It feels like this game is kind of dark overall, and especially because I don't have it on my other model, I like I don't know. It was kind of like getting tired of it on this model, especially in game. I feel like it's not uh oh yeah, no, this time I did. I said I was gonna disappear. But um but yeah, but I added in then because my the source for the reactive lighting model is like a clone um of a different source. So I had to, and I kind of, and the thing is, I didn't want a cloned source in here because it kind of is a lot to process for OBS essentially. So I got rid of the clone source and just put in the source straight from VC um, through with the game capture. But for my model, so it's not, it's not actually activating multiple sources in OBS, but because I just thought, I don't know, I'd be less intensive on the system if I can. But then, and I usually am with VTube Studio because that's not. I mean, I could set it up in OBS to have reactive lighting as well, but because that's just OBS filters. But I was like, nah, I don't really care enough to do that, and so I kind of wanted to go back to this model and like not have reactive lighting too. At least not here. Just chatting. I still like in the just chatting, but I'm not really vibing with it lately in game. So I was like kind of confused. What happened was I needed um my model source to be allow transparency. And I think I must have clicked the wrong game capture when I did it because at first I thought I allowed transparency, but then it wasn't transparent. I'm like, why is that? Um, and then I went and then like it wasn't working and then I went back in. This is all before stream. I went back in and checked my model again. I was like, oh, the allow transparency didn't stick. Let me click allow transparency again. But I think what happened was the first time I thought I said allow transparency for my model, but it was actually the other game capture of the actual video game and not my model BC face game capture. um and so it was that was the darkness was what happens if you allow transparency in the game apparently, or for the game capture of the game. I didn't realize it would become that dark by allowing transparency. I don't know what difference that makes, but oh, my allowance. Man, I want more allowance. Pirate Software has like 60 allowance. Oh, but I do have extra stuff, right? Because we ended in a freezer or something, right? Didn't we end in the freezer? Or I left my stuff in the freezer. I don't know if we ended in the freezer, but hmm. Hmm. Okay. Ooh, a lot of options. This is a horrible place for a hallway. Game's brightness turned down. Some weird event happened with the lights getting turned off. No, it had nothing to do with the game. The game was bright. That's the thing. It was all in OBS. Let's do a den. Also, I'm not sure I like this placement for a den, but you know, whatever. Whatever. Sure. Yes, I was hoping for a breakfast nook in this spot. I probably should stop putting the rooms in the exact same spot every time, but you know, it's such a nice corner for some bacon and eggs. Look at that. It's perfect. Hmm. Observatory's good. But we have some pretty good money. Commissary actually might be really good right now. Before we go to the chapel. Sledgehammer? Yeah. Let's go. Right, we forgot to do our outside room. By we, I mean me. I forgot to do my outside room. I need to get in the habit of this. I don't think I've like once actually appropriately remembered to do the outside room. Takes a lot of steps though, unfortunately. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain big spots. No. Time you enter a dead end in your house, spread 5 coins in the tomb, but then I have to come all the way back out to the tomb, and that's after I hit the dead ends. Shelter protects you from the negative effects of the next. I think I'm still going to do shelter again. Wait, is the one? No. Okay, but we can set it. We can set it. What was today's date? Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, day 13 was the 19th. Okay, and we are on day 14. First off. Okay. And okay. So it was the 19th, so today's the 20th. So it just can't be in the next hour. I don't even know what hour it is, but we'll try. Time safe lock. Yes. November 20th at 10 a.m. Confirm. Yes. Perfect. Okay. 10 a.m. At 10 a.m. that'll be open. I don't know what time it is, but let's look around this room in the meantime, just in case there's anything we're missing. Also, let me check the volume. Yeah, volume's fine. Okay. All right. All right, now unfortunately we have to come back out here. We do lose some steps, but maybe we'll get something good. And if not, we'll have learned. We'll have learned what the thingy does. And learning is good. In the meantime, we can try a lot of these rooms over here. This is probably actually good to do at the start of the day, even though it's a dead end. Oh, there's a little window over there, and over there. Another key, okay. This is kind of good to start off the day with a couple keys. Alright, we need to go left though, ideally. Hallway makes the most sense to us right now. Even though I'm not a huge fan of the hallway in this position, better than nothing. Okay. Bedroom. Yeah, I guess. Nice, okay. I guess drawing room, we want to go left. Hold on, in the meantime, I want to go over here. I guess a storeroom. We got a lot. The breakfast nook has to do a lot of work over there, unfortunately. We're gonna do a lot of work in the. What time is it? 9:20. Okay. Oof. I I guess the courtyard. I guess. I'm not happy about it, but there's a box, but I have a trunk, but I have a sledgehammer. Oh, more reroll die. Okay. Reroll dice is good. I'll take it. Veranda. Have we unlocked a veranda yet? I don't feel like we have. What was the thing it does? Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. I mean, that's pretty good. Oh, look. And a trunk. Just more money. But we can be rich. Wow. 19 gold. I'm rich. Morning room. Morning room is good. Parlor's also good, but I mean, it just gives me 2 gems, and like, so does the morning room. So, except the morning room, I also start off with stuff. And a coin purse. What does it do again? Each time I collect 3 coins, earn additional 1 coin in interest. Would have been nice to have that before I collected all these other coins, but that's okay. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and use a key. We have a few. The pool. I mean, I guess we kind of have to. It'd be great if we can do the pump room and drain the pool, maybe. I think sometimes there have been trunks down there. In other people's playthroughs, once they drain it, there's trunks, but you clearly can't see them right now, so maybe there aren't. This is a dead end anyway. Let's do closet. Ugh. Not the best. I'm not, like, thrilled with this. But... Chamber of Mirrors. I just saw... I was just seeing a playthrough of... a Pirate Software working on this, actually, but I didn't see, how it worked. He was working on his stream last night. I was looking at that earlier. Ooh, and the car keys. Though I mean, I guess these help me get into the car if I draft the garage, which I don't know that I would really do because it is a dead end. Okay. The gems are in a box. Are in a box with a statement. Okay, that's true. Oh, okay. Never mind. It's not. I mean, not guaranteed. Okay. The gems are in the black box. One of these is true, one of these is false. If this is true, then this one is also true. Which can't happen. So this one is false, but this one is true. So they're in a box with a statement, which means they're not in the white one, and it's false that they're in the black, so they have to be in the blue. And they're blue. In the blue. Nice. I kind of want to do secret passage, but I want to hold off on that. Is there a clock in here? No. Interesting, there's no clock in the parlor. I want to go back. We're going to be unwise with our steps. I mean, but we have to go back anyway at some point. Almost 10. Let's head on back out here. But I feel like, look, the numbers we're working with already, for, our dice, like up in the top there, our dice, our keys, our gems, our coins, like those are already, looking better than they used to. Ooh, what is that? 7. Okay, hold on, hold on. Safe. I don't want to. Oh, cat, stop. Safe in shelter, bomb shelter. Red letter 7. Dear uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years. Suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 6 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront, and I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing, a date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the Ruby Crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible, and the fact that 2 of the Crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land, I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. Okay, hold on, what is this? Sorry. What is this other thing? Why can't I take it? Is that just for what else did I grab? Did I just get a gem or something like that? Was this like a gem holder? 14, yeah. Make Terror would have been 8 if MC is of course criminal absolute. Oh no, that's not us. No. They're talking about our mother. No, they're talking about the disappearance of our mother. Mary and Marigold. Okay. Yeah, no. This was something we learned from the archives last time. Okay, this is super annoying. Ooh, okay. Every time I open, I don't like that the game does this. I don't know why it does this. When I go down to my little Windows bar and I click on my notes button, it somehow still clicks. Even though my cursor's not on the game, it still clicks in game to the next page. And then if I click previous page, of course, so I have to, I guess, go back to here, and then it doesn't click though. It's not gonna let me open my note. Okay, now it did. Okay. For some reason it kept clicking on to the next one. I'm like, why? I want the first page open. Hi, Barden. Okay. Alright. So this is Courtney, Marion's cousin. writing to her uncle. Hmm. She and her father have been suspicious about Marion's disappearance. I need to add more stuff in, but I definitely know. Um, well, I need to actually review. I'm a little confused. Okay. Help to prove it. I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 6 years ago. Okay. It feels that the uncle. I'm assuming the uncle is Herbert, but I'm not completely certain because Herbert is also Marion's uncle. So, showing some deeper involvement in those events 6 years ago. Circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. 6 years ago. So is this actually current? And this is 6 years ago would have been 1987, and that's when the disappearance was, I think, or 86, something like that. So she and her father have been suspicious about Mary's disappearance. Uh, thinking the uncle had some involvement in it. Those of us that are shy, understand family, don't apologize. She's writing to not apologize, but admit her conclusions might have been wrong. Okay. Okay. Talked with a mutual acquaintance. Talked with a confidentially. I don't know what's going to be important, but about with a mutual acquaintance the week before shed more light than her father's years of inquiries. I guess we'll just repeat the same words. To believe that you're in fact responsible. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border. Okay. Um, says uncle was responsible for smuggling Marion at night across the red border to the southern seafront. This stuff might make more sense in future. But in September, 7 months after she went missing in February. But the ruby crown was also stolen in September. So she thinks Marion took it too. Connection to Blackwater insurgents. Two of the crown's 8 rubies have surfaced recently. Or, well, have surfaced. I don't know if it was recent. So she thinks Marion is still alive. Okay. Okay. Nope. Okay. Distant land we'll dream of. She hopes Marion is still alive in the. I want to word this part exactly. In that distant land we all dream of. The land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open. Okay. Alright, and I think I need to screenshot these pages as well. We'll screenshot this too. I'm glad screenshotting works. Earlier I tried to screenshot some settings in OBS for the record, and like it wouldn't work. For some reason I had to put my cursor on my other monitor for it to work. Okay. That was maybe informative or something. Anyway. Anyway, let's go. Return to the house. We have learned some things. Gotten a little bit more details about the information. Alright, so where do we want to go on our map now? We want to go back over the drawing room. Uh, 2 steps. Oh, but another 5 because we have the sleeping mask. Nice. Okay. We have a lot of reroll options here. So we have 2 reroll options. Or, well, we can get 1 free reroll from the drawing room, and then we have 3 dice. So, 3 dice, 1 drawing room reroll. Sounds good. Let's go over here. I want a left turn. I don't know. That's not a lot of gems yet, though. And we don't have a shovel. Uh, That's only 2 gems. But we also have plenty of gems, but let's do an aquarium instead. Oh, because I want the pump room as well to pump the pool. So maybe we can Oh, we also got +5 because this is every room. So this also is a bedroom for some reason. Chapel. I mean, we lose some money, but this also just is not a good spot. I think we're just gonna lose that bottom corner and take a guest bedroom. We'll just get, an extra gem out of it, but also like 15 more steps, which I kind of was worried about steps, but now we're doing pretty okay steps wise. Oh, right. And that lever. Okay, broken lever. Oh, and these different rooms, I think just that we have here just indicate the different, right, the different types of rooms that the aquarium is. Okay. Might as well. Garage. Yes. Because we have a good chance of getting something that goes up straight from the drawing room. Or not the drawing. Ooh. No, it's not the shovel. Never mind. Never mind. Thought it was cooler. And we do have the keys here, so I feel like it might be kind of worth it. Oh, the secret garden key. Do we really need the secret garden though? I mean, I guess it spreads food throughout the house, so that's kind of nice. And maybe we can make something cool with our battery pack if we get the workshop. But yeah, we have like 2 chances just from the drawing room itself to get something that goes straight up. So yeah, so we're gonna need that. But we also have 3 dice. Oh, okay. Oof. Spare room. Okay. Yeah, because that's our last chance to actually progress upward on the map. Oh no, we have actually never mind, I was lying. We have the uh that one as well. Security or the corridor? I guess the corridor probably. We want to, yeah, the secret passage. We also have the secret passage, which takes us upward. Security just has one door that goes left. I kind of think the corridor gives us better options. The Great Hall is good, but only after we have the foyer. If we do the foyer first, it means all the hallways are going to be unlocked. So, oof. I don't like that. Oh, no, but I have the bomb shelter. So the negative effects are canceled, so I guess we probably want the archives. Because I have 3 rooms that I get for free. These were the things we learned last time about the heist and the Blackwater insurgents and things like that. No little treats in here? No treats? Looks like no treats. Dark room doesn't have the negative effects, but I don't really know if I want that. I think I kind of want this. I kind of want the items. Oh, cupcake. Oh, just 2 gems of rabbit's foot, another gem. My cupcake. I mean, I like a cupcake. Greater chance of finding items. Well, the items I got in this room weren't all that good. Now, were they? Okay. Security is the way to go here, I think. And let's pick a... Ooh, no, I don't want to actually pick off of that door the archives, because that's the one that goes from the secret passage, and I want to pick my choice of room there. Over here. Figured it would be locked. I sure wish I had, like, a lock pick. Nothing? No items? Okay. Boiler room. Ugh, I just don't know how to do the boiler room puzzle. Oh, wait. I think I want weight room. Hold on. The negative effects of this room are canceled, right? Oh no, we need a goddamn key card. Wait, I thought there was something else in the weight room, but there's not. I thought there was something cool. There's a key card. I mean, I have the keys, but I kind of don't want to use them if I don't have to. Yeah, I'll use a key here. Yeah, observatory sounds... Oh, no, Oh, but chapel would be our last use. I don't want that. Oh, we can go out that security door, too, if we want that space really that bad. It's fine. Get another star. What is this? It looks like a little S shape. Draxus, the dead-end rooms are more common today. What? Why did they do that to me? That was rude. I don't... It'd be cool to get into the antechamber. Well, I don't know. I don't have the lever for the antechamber, though. Let's go back to the secret passage. I want to go back to the secret passage. And, hold on. Let's see if we can figure out room directory. Bedrooms, hallways. Oh, we've gotten all the hallways. That's cool. There's a green room we've never gotten. Shops. Red rooms. Okay. Yeah, I think I want the pump room, but, never gotten the pump room before, I don't think. 46. One of these is, I bet you one of these is the pump room. Probably. 28, 30, or 33. Two different outer rooms. Okay, so I can't, haven't even gotten code check or anything. It's kind of crazy. I gotta go all the way around, though. all the way around. But at least we saved some steps with the bedrooms, I think. Or well, this bedroom anyway. I mean, it's just two, but uh oh god, we go all the way around. Oh my god. I did not design this house well. Uh is it worth spending money on gems right now? I could, but no, we're just gonna I feel like I have a lot of gems. I have a lot of money, but I don't feel like I need to spend my money on gems. Oops, wrong direction. Alright. I feel like a lot of the bedrooms are dead ends, so I don't want that. We could do a shop. I have a lot of money. What other shops are there? A locksmith, and we can buy more keys. But keys are so expensive. Green rooms. Huh. I think we might just want a hallway. But actually, I think maybe a green room is good. No, it's not. Because the layouts aren't good for these. Oh, no. I think hallways still are best bet. Like, we're probably just going to get this hallway is what we're shooting for here. Just a plain old hallway. Because we need something that just goes right. Or actually up as well can be good. Never mind. Up can work. Ah. No, actually, you know what? You know what? No, this is fine. This is fine. I actually don't mind this. Because then we can bounce this if we get the passageway somewhere over here. That can be useful because then all the doors are unlocked. And the Great Hall, or we can get the Great Hall and all the doors are unlocked, which is pretty nice. I'll do, yeah, and this doesn't, it's not a dead end because it goes up to the foundation, so it's fine. Okay. No, that door is security locked, of course. And this one needs a key. Reminds me of an old comedy movie. This is the green room. It's green. It's a room. Any questions? Not for me. Moving on. The vault. Oh, but it's a dead end. We can't do a dead end right now. Mail room. We could try a no contact delivery, but we need a room that moves forward. I'm tempted to redraw. I feel like we need something good here. That was worse. Passageway. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I was hoping. I think it was worth it. I think it was worth it. Because these are all open. Yeah, we'll get our 2 dice back. Heck yeah. And we get more steps. Okay. Let's check some of our new years here from these 1986. 87. Oh, okay. Just checking. It's not worth it just for that one little space. Unless I can figure out where the broken lever goes, because I have the broken lever. Ooh. Oh, the library, for sure. For sure, library. This is something that gives us, you know, good later on, too. Okay, we read Swimbird last time. And we read Drafting Strategy, Architectural Digest. First time. And then we also read A Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. That was our second book we ordered. We read that last stream as well. And we had The Fixed Stars by Richard Witt. History of Orindia by Caleb Manning, and EPCW Pump System User Manual. I kind of want the Pump System User Manual. Yeah. Yes, please. I would like to learn about the pump system. This is 3 rooms. Let's go down. I want to go down and check this other passageway door first. Because going down in these directions, they're less likely to be locked. So I want to really explore this part first. Oh, check. I can get my detector shovel. I don't know how much point there is to that now. Number 2 laboratory. Sorry to run low on gems, actually. If I'd done the boiler room, I could have maybe tried to work this out, but I didn't place the boiler room. Alright, let's see. Let's run an experiment. What are we gonna do? When you draft a hallway from another hallway, each bedroom you draft after your second, this seems more likely. Add a small chest to the entrance hall. That sounds good. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. How many hallways do I have? 1, 2, 3? I have 3 hallways, I think, right now. Maybe 4. Each bedroom I draft, because I already have drafted 3 bedrooms. 4, no, because the aquarium counts as a bedroom. It also counts as a hall, so I actually have... So I would get, like, 2 keys every time I draft a bedroom. But how many... There aren't that many bedrooms left. I think the keys might be bigger. Draft a bedroom. I get 1 key for every 2 hallways in my house, yeah. Yeah, start experiment. We'll see where this takes us. It might not be useful at all. Over here. Don't tell me it's locked. Okay, good. No, but the dark room has no negative effects. Because... Oh, the aquarium also counted as a red room. Dang it! You gotta be kidding me. Alright, we have to YOLO this. And it... Oh, no, no way I'm wasting a key. Unless we can do Secret Garden. Secret Garden? It works! Okay, yeah, screw you, dark room. You thought you got me. You didn't. Oh, and there's a door here. For some reason, I kept thinking Secret Garden was a dead end. Screw you, dark room. Think you can fool me? Can't. I'm the master of this house. Sort of. I think sauna sounds pretty nice. The dead end spot anyway. Oh. And a little treat for us. Okay. I don't think this was all that productive of a day. What? Oh, I was like, how long was this apple here? Obviously not long, because it was placed here at the secret garden. Obviously. Okay. I think now we go up to the library and use that key up here. Oh, we have another little apple up here. Nice. Munch munch. We can walk all over the place. We could try the boiler room puzzle again. And we could see if we could get the laboratory working. That could make today a really worthwhile thing. I have no idea how to do this puzzle though, man. I have no idea how to do this puzzle. Oh, right, and it doesn't move forward until I solve the puzzle because I can't get to the side of the room. Ah, okay. It's okay, don't worry, don't worry. We got this. I got this. I can smart. I can smart. Okay, where's the power at now? Where does it come from? What is this? I feel like this has answers. Is this answers? Okay. Okay, where's the steam coming from? I don't know. I mean, there's nothing yet anywhere. So it comes out of this big thing. And then that's once I had it go into here one time. Huh? No, but not like that. It came from there? I don't see any steam anywhere. Oh, maybe because this is up. This goes down. And no. Where does it start from? It's gotta start from this big thing. There are two pipes. There are two pipes. The tank. What about the tank you can turn on? What tank? Oh, this down here. Oh yeah, I guess I could try to turn this on. Oh, right, okay. Right, there we go. Okay, here's the steam. Okay, we got it. We got it heading here right now. Goes down here. Comes from there. Steaming. Steaming. Okay. And then it goes to that. I don't know what this does. No, it still comes from the big tank. I think. Right? Is it not? It's coming from here. I thought this was like me doing the gauge for how much I'm allowing into here, but I guess it's not because the other stuff would have. Maybe it does come from here. So maybe it's coming this way over here, and I have it going into here and into here. Okay, well it is over there. Right, right, okay. And then this is down. Okay. But I also need to lift this. Wait a minute. What if I'm supposed to build to the other side of the room? What if this is one of those rooms where I'm never meant to? And although I know once we solve this puzzle, this gate will be open permanently, I'm pretty sure. But because I think maybe that over there opens this. And I think I'm just supposed to build to the back side of the boiler room. And open that door that way. What is this little elevator thing over here? It goes down from that side. Oh, I guess because if you enter the boiler room from that side and you don't have this set up, you can't get down here. Well, I mean, you wouldn't be able to anyway, because that would still need powered, right? How do I power this? Another tank you could turn on upstairs where you can't get to it yet. Yeah. I think there's another tank up there. But maybe I could just, maybe there's a way for me right now to open this door puzzle, right? And then once that door stays open, right? Because then I cut the power to it so it can't close anymore. And then I could turn on the upstairs tank for something else, right? Because remember, this room powers the a lot of rooms. Oh, but it doesn't matter anyway. I'm pretty sure, if I recall from the other people play, I think the rooms have to be connected to the boiler room. But the Y-shaped valve, is there an orientation where the bridge is down and the door is open? I don't think so. I tried it last time. But also it doesn't really matter for, I was trying to get it, the laboratory powered for this run, but you need to have rooms that are powered, like the power travels, through a circuit through the room. So once the boiler room's running, I need to the lab needs to be connected to it in some way. And I'm pretty sure the dark room will take power, but I don't think the library or boudoir do. So I don't think there's a way to open this side. I don't think anyway. Yeah. This runs the elevator, I think. This runs who the heck knows. Um this of course runs over this path. This goes to our big buddy. But yeah, I guess the steam comes from that there. Um what is happening? What does that do? Magic is happening. Things are afoot. Goes in there, comes out there, goes in here, goes up here. Who knows what's going on up there? What was that? You guys see that? Yeah, there it is. What is that? Some type of glitch? What is this? What? I'm really confused. It's like a tree. Yeah, why is there a palm tree here? I'm confused. Insane. We're gonna screenshot it just in case it's important. I don't know why it would be, but you never know. Yeah, it's like hanging, it's like a like banner hung down from the ceiling. Or it's also kind of sticking out of this wall, I guess, a little bit. This one over here. So weird. Huh. Anyway, maybe it's a clue to the puzzle. Okay. Goes over here, and over here. I don't know what's doing up there. Oh, this direction powers the door up there. Is there an orientation that powers the door and the elevator? I mean, how would we get power over here if the power always comes from here? Or, I mean, if the steam, I guess, comes from here. How do we power this? Do we store it in here? Well, left versus up valve. Could it go across briefly here? Or left versus up? Which one? This one? I mean, it just cuts everything off. So the steam's still coming out of there. Oh, but maybe because the power wasn't coming. Yeah, let's try this. And then go. Bam. No. Not entirely certain what the function of this valve is. This way or this way? Hmm. No, no, there's another pipe here actually that goes to here. But I don't know what this has to do with the elevator, because this is the elevator. What does this have to do with anything? Maybe it's the general power right there. Because again, there's a power that powers other rooms and stuff here somewhere. It's a glitch again, jeez. Spooky. Alright, so what's the creepy pasta? Yeah, half the puzzle I think requires coming in from the other side, which I don't think we can do this run. Anyway, creepy pasta about the palm tree. Let's go. I think it's spooky. It's spooky. I want to come over here and take another screenshot of it. Because I just like it. I think it's spooky times. Spooky. The moving panels and stuff is the powers of the rooms. Oh, this bit is powering other rooms. I mean, it seems like it, because this is like, you know, it goes to other places. But... and this powers the door on the other side. Which we need this configuration, or at least this pipe, right, needs to have the steam going through. It needs to get power up there. For us to come in on the other side, or else we won't even be able to come in the other side. Oh, it's not a keycard door. For some reason I thought it was. But it might be a keycard door on the other side, so... I don't know that it's... these rooms are, like, consistent about that. Okay, where else can we go? We have some other keys. We have a couple... we have one key left. And we have a few locked doors. I guess the... weight room. Nope, that I can't do the weight room. That is I wish I knew where the broken lever goes, because I'm pretty sure if we attach the broken lever and then use it, we get something from the... I think we can access the bottom of the antechamber. But I don't know, because then we still can't go out the side or anything like that. Off to left towards the antechamber. I don't know if that's a good place to go, because we can't access the antechamber is the thing. So it's just, this is just one room. I think we need to use it off of the observatory. Is where our key. It needs to be used right now, because that gives us 2 spots. And if we get a bedroom, oh, we have... so if we go off of the observatory and we get a bedroom, we do get a couple keys, so we could use any of these. Either this side of the weight room, the boudoir, or the foundation. We could access this spot here, and then we could also use security to access over here. And it'd be nice if we could get a freezer in one of those, I think. Let's see, where's the path? Down the foundation, down. Oh my god, we have to go all the way around again. Do we have enough steps? No, this is insane. What? No. Ah, ah, no, it's so many steps. God damn it. Okay. But if we get a bedroom, we get a bunch of steps, so it's fine. Okay, so one, two, three, four. We gotta go all the way around. Oh my God. Okay. Go over to the no, down to the laboratory, through the dark room. Wait, no. What? No, okay. Through the foundation, the foyer, the secret passageway, the parlor, the pool, the morning room. Okay, so down to the foundation, down to the parlor. Okay. Foundation down to the parlor. Over here. Oh, a banana. Oh my gosh, there might have been stuff in these other rooms. I was just running through and there'd be food in them and I wasn't even eating the food. There's more food in here? Food? No. Okay. There's some food in here. I forgot. We have so much food along the way. I shouldn't be too worried about steps. We have so much food. No food in here? Rude. Food? No food? Rude. Okay, and then up to the hallway. The bedroom. Oh, we did use the hallway. For some reason, I thought we didn't when we were down here somewhere. Um, bedroom, drawing room. Okay, so up to just up to the bedroom and then straight up. Okay. Food? Food? No. Okay. Food? No. Fine. No. Yeah. Oh, what's going on with the YouTube ad thing? Post about it. Yeah. No, no. I mean, you probably wouldn't have seen it. It's like mostly for I think I don't know. I think in the past it's been like Latin American countries. Um or South American countries. No, it's someone they can take your video and use it as an ad. So like and I mean it doesn't it's not like it's rolled out to like millions of people or anything, right? It's not that level of ad. But like it's my view has like 270 views, right? And but most of them are from ads. And that's what it says in the analytics is like YouTube advertising. And basically someone can take your video and they can use it as an ad. So in the past, people did that on like some of my Bellatra videos. Someone did that, and I think it's the same person. And so my Bellatra videos at around that time have like over 1,000 views, um, which is not normal. And most of it's not people intentionally clicking on my video, intending to watch my video. It's people opening up YouTube, watching another video, getting a skippable ad, and instead of a skippable ad, it is my VOD, right? They're using, and like this might be other people might upload a video, but like they might upload an ad to YouTube as a video, and then they, you know, use that video as an ad, but like it is an ad. It's like a, a minute long video or something like that. But instead of it being an actual commercial, it is, yeah, my VOD. And like, yeah, and it's like really awkward. And it does get more views, and a lot of people think, and so I think it's someone who just wants to help. Because yeah, then they're like, yeah, my video gets more views. Look, I'm helping. Her video has hundreds of views now, or thousands of views. But it's like no one wanted to see it. Everyone was just forced to see it. And I know people think that views like increase your stats on YouTube, right? And increase, the video and search rankings and things like that, but it's not. Watch time is probably a bigger deal than views, and especially like average view duration, So like right now it has 270 views, but the average view duration of it is 20 seconds. Before it was advertised, the video only had point like only had like 25 minutes like watched of the video across like a handful of like a handful of views, right? There were like 4 views, 25 minutes watched. So like even though there's 270 views, it's like the video still hasn't even been watched through once. And I just want people, instead of like paying money, I think, to use my video as an ad to get it more views, like that's almost similar to like buying followers or like botting views. Like it's not, but it has a similar effect. And I mean it's not quite as bad, but it's still not good. And like um instead of that, like if people want to support, like just watch the video all the way through for me. You know, instead of just watching 20 minutes of video being like I want a supporter and then buying ads with my video, like, you know, see yourself doing sort of thing, try to be helpful to any views, good view. Yeah, I mean that's what it feels like, but it's not, you know. Not if they only watch for like 5 seconds. If that, you know, watch time would definitely be bigger. Could have 10K views. An hour long video, but only 10-minute watch time. Exactly. And like YouTube knows that, which is why watch time, and that's why like people have moved towards longer content, because even if the views are lower for like a 5-hour video, like even if it has, you know, 10 views on a 5-hour video, if people have watched it, maybe not even all the way through, but they've watched it like 2 hours in, that's like 10 hours of watch time. And YouTube, for YouTube's perspective, it's doesn't benefit them that like a lot of people clicked on your video. It benefits YouTube that people stayed on their platform, right? So, and that's true for every site, right? Watch time is king because that's what they want, is they want people to stay on their site, and the longer you held them there, the better it is for them. So they you know, will promote watch. Views are still factored in, but watch time is better. And if it's like, well, yeah, but people like your video, so the views show that people like your video, what actually shows that people like your video is the average view duration, right? So how long the average watch time is. This explains why the videos on YouTube are getting longer. Yeah, yeah. It like overall, you know, and especially like if people can stand it, right? So there's that balance of some people like don't want to watch a 4-hour long video. And um and also because the issue is if you make it say 4 hours long, if you start watching a video that's like let's say you watch a 4-hour long VOD that I've made, or the video in question, right? It's 3.5 hours. So let's say, you know, you sit down, you start watching that VOD, you get 45 minutes in and something comes up, you're like, oh, okay, or like you just want to watch it, you know, before, you know, bed or something like that. You watch 45 minutes, you stop, you come back maybe the next day and you watch half an hour more. And then you come back the next day, you watch another hour, and then you come back the next day and you finish it, right? That counts as 4 different views. Just because you accessed it at, you know, different times, you know, because you're the same person, it doesn't count as 1 view. It counts as 4 separate views because 4 separate clicks. However, it also means that each view, right, is still a shorter, like, average view duration. So it's almost better, like, if you sit down and you watch a video all the way through, is better for the stats of the video than sitting down and leaving and coming back to it, because it adds the views, but the average view duration is shorter, because of all the different, you know, clicks in and out that have happened. 40 minutes to an hour long videos, you always have something coming up. Yeah. And I mean, and that makes sense. But like, you know, like it, and so it can kind of be rough even like as a creator for me, like if I want to click in on my videos to like, you know, look something up for like 5 minutes and then leave, like I hurting my own stats, you know, by like averaging the view duration down lower from that click, right? Because I click in, watch 5 minutes, and that view was only 5 minutes long. And so like, yeah, one of the biggest things to do for the performance of my videos, or like for anyone if you want to like help their content, is like try to get through the video in watch as much of it as possible in total. Like if you know, have to do it in a few different sittings, like that's still better than not, obviously. But like, you know, clicking in and out less is preferable, especially because you get ads if you click back in frequently. So like, you know, unless you have YouTube Premium, which I don't, but like, you know, try not to click back in and out, and honestly just like give them watch time, right? And it is watch time. So, if you, and I don't know how YouTube might be sketchy about this, I'm not sure, but like, it's not how long that, so like for instance, a 3 hour video can get, um, 60 or 60, 3 hour long video can get 6 hours of watch time in one view if you, change it to, 0.5 times speed, right? Because it moves twice as slow, so it takes 6 hours to get through the video, and that's actually 6 hours of watch time. So the average view duration could potentially, you could like game it to be very high for a video. Um, so like if like you wanted to like help someone out, and again, I'm not sure if YouTube would flag this or not, but like as like a problem, but like in theory from just numbers, as far as I know from this perspective. Like you want to help someone pull their video up, like, if you're like at work or something like that, or if you just want something on in the background while you're sleeping, pull a video up, click play, click 0.5 times speed, and let it go. Because then from like a 3 hour long video, you've given it 6 hours of watch time and a 200% average view duration from that particular view, right? And that's pretty nice. It's just one view, but it really boosts two of the stats, two of the more important stats compared to just the number of views. And I know the only thing that people on the outside see is the number of views, so it can be hard to kind of like judge how well a video is performing. If you're not the creator, because you can only see the views on the video and that's like it. But you know, a video that might have a lot of views might actually not be performing well if it doesn't actually have a lot of watch time. And so that's like the issue with yeah, people who take my videos and turn them into ads, because like it's also just like my VODs aren't designed as commercials. They're not designed as ads in any capacity. And so like it's just kind of embarrassing because like I didn't intend for this to be an ad, but it looks like I did if someone runs into that ad. And it's like that's not me. I didn't take out that ad, and like I didn't intend for my video to be like that. So hey Reika, or is that how you say your name? Welcome, welcome. Um yeah, thing to set running overnight at times. Yeah. Yeah. And like that like type of stuff, helps videos and things like that. Um and again, I'm not sure if YouTube flags it if it like has like a really over the top average view duration or not, but yeah, that it might. But as far as I'm aware, I don't think so. Um it might flag the video if like it gets sort of spammed with that sort of treatment, but you know, maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, the last time it happened, it was like back in early December, I think. And like yeah, my videos got a couple thousand views, and I did get actually like 50 subscribers on YouTube from it. But like it imagine a 20-minute video for like 7 hours watching. Well, you can't get 7 hours watch time from a 20-minute video. I mean, I guess you can if you can set the custom speed to low enough. I don't know, can you set the custom speed these days? Or is it just still presets? I kind of don't remember. Because thank you for the hydrate redeem also. I do. Um, but yeah, the because it just has to be loop. The loop does, I don't think counts. Yeah, the loop counts as multiple views though. So I mean, it's not going to be like, I mean, yeah, the looping doesn't count. Rewinding a video, yes, rewinding it does count. So if you get to the end of the video, and you move it back to the beginning, it does add on to the watch time again. So if you have it on like 0.5 times speed, the 3 hour video gets to the end, like with like 10 seconds left, you grab the little bar and move it back to the beginning. and you go back through, that 3 hour video got 6 hours watch time. Now it has 12 hours watch time. So yeah, I guess you could bump it up to like 7 hours if you keep moving the scroll bar back, the scroll bar, whatever the thing is, the thing back to the beginning. Yes, I guess, yeah, that way you could. That's the way to game it. But you have to actively do that. You can't just loop or hit replay, I don't think. Because I think then it counts as a new view. Sometimes you have to rewatch the same video because you kept distracted. Yeah, that does add the time. A Minecraft video, you have a good 5 hours by accident. We'll see. That's very nice. um, but yeah, so like and so in some ways, again, that's why I'm not sure that the over the top watch time is a negative, because again, it might just be people who want to go back and rewatch a certain spot over and over again, and that just looks good for the video, right? So or like something that, people, even if people like, it's like maybe it's like people got distracted during the video, you'd be like, oh, maybe the video wasn't that, attention grabbing, but it is, because people are still committed to going back and rewatching it, the part that they missed, even if it, wasn't very engaging. It's still engaging enough to have them rewatch it, and so that still speaks, for the video. But yeah, so but yeah, I had a video, like I said, back in December, a couple videos get like thousands of views from the ads, and like I said, it's a little embarrassing, and it inflates the views. Like I said, I did get like 50 subscribers ish maybe from that, but I don't think they actually, watch my videos. And so I don't know how that stat plays out in YouTube's rankings, because again, on the one hand, it's like, ooh, subscriber number go up, yay. But at the same time, I don't know if it's a problem. How many, I mean, I guess it's not really that big of a problem, because like there are a lot of really like big creators that a lot of their subscribers aren't actively watching every video that they put out. But I am not sure how it works, but if you I don't know if it's like, oh, you have 300 subscribers, but only 5 of them ever watch your videos. I don't know if YouTube's like, I don't know, that's kind of a negative for you, actually, like a percentage of subscribers who actually engage with your content. I don't know if YouTube keeps track of that as a metric or not. A lot of times, a lot of these things they do keep as active metrics when, factoring the algorithm and things like that, and knowing what to push and what not. And they don't always tell creators all of these details, because, they don't want creators trying to game the system and bypass all of these things they have in place, right? And like try to trick, just like I said with the watch time, they don't want people trying to trick the systems they have in place. So they don't let people know all the details of the algorithm. And I know TikTok was really secretive about their algorithm, but YouTube is, to a certain extent. They're not quite as bad as TikTok is, but still, I think there might be some of these things that are factored in that they don't really keep keep telling people about, or even give people access to. So you don't really know exactly how it works, but they keep track of it. So I suspect that, out of the possibilities, like percentage of subscribers who actively engage in content feels like it might be one thing too. So I don't necessarily know that more subscribers is better, if they actually don't care, right? But I don't know why they'd subscribe if not, but I don't know. And I don't even know what these ads look like. Like, I don't know how it works. So I don't know if the videos that are being put out as ads, if they just start with me opening my VOD, right? Like, hi, starting stream. Okay, let me get everything set up here. Hi, we're playing this game today. Like, I don't know if that's what the ad is, right? Or if like it's maybe a clip from somewhere in the stream or something. But again, the video has like 20 minutes of watch time, so it's not like there was that much to that they chose from. Because I think for a lot of these videos, it's like only the little, just chatting portion at the beginning of the stream anyway. so that people saw, unless they skipped farther into the video, but I don't know. So basically, don't like use my videos as ads. And I think people in the past have done it, not for me. I literally think it's just someone who thinks they're helping. Um, but uh the in the past, um, or again, it could be someone doing it maliciously, right? Like people getting follow botted, right? Before follow bots were like, people use them to try to boost their own stats until, the platforms kind of started punishing for that, and then people started doing maliciously. So I don't think it's someone doing it maliciously though. Um, Maybe if they're just a really good troll, but I don't think that's the case. And if um but yeah, but it's like I kind of don't what I don't want that. If they're trying to help, like I appreciate it, but it doesn't help. And kind of I don't know. I think it must look kind of awkward, probably, but I don't know what the ads look like because I've never seen one. But yeah, also another thing is sometimes people like if like a game creator, right? Like let's say like Markiplier, right? Let's say he plays Blueprints, and the creator of Blueprints then can take Markiplier's video and use it as an advertisement and show a bunch of people that Markiplier has played it, right? Um, and again, though, it'd be weird because the Markiplier's videos aren't designed as ads. So, like, just make an actual ad for your video and use that as the ad, or the ad for your game and use it as the ad. But I think in the past, um, you know, people have said that they suspected that because I had to search why this was happening in December too, because I did not know what these views from YouTube advertising meant. And I saw people explaining when other people had this happen to them. And they were saying like, oh, they kind of suspected it might have been the game developer who took an ad out on the, and like used their videos as ads to promote the game. And because their video is, gameplay of the game, a VOD or a Let's Play or something like that. But his latest video was a Medieval Dynasty video, and I can guarantee they didn't use my video as an ad. And the other ones were Balatro, which again, I don't think, Local Thunk needs to take my video and make it be ads. Turn my video into ads for his game. Like their game's doing fine. Balatro's doing fine. They don't need my playthrough as an advertisement on YouTube for their game. But anyway, yeah, that's that little rant. I don't think the person who did it is going to hear this because again, they seem to be in and out of the videos. They usually comment when they do watch a video, I think. And I appreciate it. They seem very sweet and very nice. But like I said, the last video they didn't even watch all the way through. It only had 20 minutes of watch time. So, if they watch this video whenever I put it up, they probably won't even get this far into the video. So, just where are we going? Right, security and then up. Yeah. All right, we need this room. We need a bedroom of some sort. What bedrooms are even left? I've already used a lot of the bedrooms. Directory. Oh. Unless I get a new bedroom, I'm only getting the bunk room. Oh, but it counts as 2 bedrooms. Actually, that's pretty nice because then it counts as 2 bedrooms. And then for each of the bedrooms, I get like 2 keys. So that'd be 4 keys. I don't even need that many keys. I don't think. I need one for one of these rooms. And 2 for security. I think that's it. So I just need those 2. It doesn't matter. But maybe we'll get a new bedroom. There is no bedroom. Let's redraw. I'll take a freezer too. Okay. +1 key for each bedroom in your house. But 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 mm, wanted to use my experiment. Um, okay, hold on. Hold on. I do have one, two, three, four bedrooms, so I get four keys from servants' quarters. Uh, this one continues on though, a major and a minor key. But also costs two gems. And if I can get a freezer off of one of these rooms, it gives me a third room, however. But I would like a freezer at this point, I think, because I didn't access code check. I don't have any keys, right? And keys are the thing that doesn't save, but your gems and coins do. I kind of really want a freezer. But I want to try to keep my gems if that's the case. I think we'll do service quarters because we also never drafted the service quarters, so I think it'd be good to do. 2, 3, 4, 5. A one for each. 1, 2, 3. Oh, right, the aquarium is a bedroom. I forgot. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, there are 12 major keys. Okay, that should be true. Servants quarters. Green note. There are 12 major keys. Okay. It's on green, so it's true. Good to know. Information. 2 pages. Partly. I know we spoke often of this day, and I don't think there's anything I can say of the past 40 years that I haven't already attempted to tell you in numerous times in the past. Half-stated gratitude, always interrupted with tactful and polite repudiations from you. I had always known this final letter could give me the perfect opportunity to finally express myself uninterrupted by you and unfettered by social graces, but I don't feel the inclination to say aloud what has always been unsaid between us. With my passing, I release you from your post and service to the Sinclair family and implore you to live the remainder of your years on your own terms, as scary and unfamiliar of a concept as that may be to you. Besides, I think a more junior valet would be better situated to meet the needs of young Master Simon. To that end, if you wish, you may stay on long enough to oversee the training and establishment of your successor in their post. But as long as he or she has the lay of the land, my instructions for you to quit must be satisfied. He's not allowed to work anymore. Poor Hartley. What if he wanted to be my valet? Ignoring what I imagine your objections might be after reading this, I've decided to leave the lake house in Trinsdale to you and your family. My lawyers have all the details of the gift and will be contacting shortly about the particulars. For the past 4 decades, you have served willingly as the subject and victim to my many whims, games, and riddles, and so rest assured, unlike my nephew, you will not be put to yet another challenge to prove yourself worthy in this matter. The house is yours without strings or stipulations. I had for a time gleefully entertained the notion of employing Anne as the house manager of your new residence, but I knew the humor of such a prank would be entirely lost on you, to say nothing of her. Until we meet again, my friend, Herbert. Okay. So what did we learn from this? Letter to Hartley, the valet, from Herbert, saying after he dies, Herbert must retire and with possibility of training new valet me, and will live in Herbert's Trinsdale lake house with his family. Herbert used to subject Hartley to his puzzles, but no puzzles for this house. Thought of assigning Anne as manager of house, but I won't, since Hartley and Anne won't find it funny. Okay. Wouldn't find it funny, probably. Should be clear on that. Okay. I think that's everything. Did we learn anything new from this? He Uninterrupted by you. Oh, okay. Yeah, so he just tried. Okay, Herbert tried to be grateful to Hartley in past, but Hartley always interrupted and objected. Just like he'd probably object to the generosity of the lake house, apparently. I find that sometimes kind of weird when people are like, oh, my servant would, I would pay them more, but the servant would say, no, 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 don't you dare. It's an affront to me to pay me more. I work for this amount because I am a good servant. You know what I mean? Those servants who like take such pride in their job that like they don't want extra nice things. It's like, uh-huh, sure. Where'd I get 8 keys from? Did I not get 5 keys from this room? Oh, no, but every time I draft a bedroom, I get 2 keys for every, no, a key for every 2 hallways in my house. Right. Now I have a million keys. What do I do with a million keys? And by a million, I mean I have 8. These are all the bedrooms. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, okay, but I guess this tells us, I already know this, but her ladyship's chamber exists and this bedroom tells us that. Maybe we could where'd this goddamn extra key come from? Do I have 9 keys? Thought it was 5. Yeah, I got 5 from, see, this room, the servants' quarters thing is plus 1 key for each bedroom, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bedrooms. But my experiment says for each bedroom you draft after your second, which the others don't count because I didn't draft them after the laboratory. So this is the only one where it counted. I get 1 key for every 2 hallways in my house, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hallways. So I got 3 keys from one successful trigger. Yeah. So I have 3 keys from the hallways, and I have 5 keys from the bedrooms. And I don't know where that last key came from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From this room? Does it self count? Cannot actually picture a real person saying that. Only an imaginary person, a rich person imagines. Exactly, exactly. So it's kind of like I imagine, you know, yeah, the when he's like, "Oh, you're gonna object to getting the lake house," I'm sure. No, bro, I don't think Hartley's gonna object to getting the lake house. So much worse typed out that way. But yeah, yeah, no, no, that makes sense. We're almost at the top. I mean, it doesn't matter. What do you mean in terms of the map? I mean, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. Because we can't get to the antechamber because I don't have any of the levers. This broken lever, but I don't know. I forget what rooms the levers are in. So we can't actually get into here is the thing. So you're offered a free house. You aren't questioning it, you're taking it, yeah. I don't know. I might not take it because there might be a lot of property taxes on it that I can't pay right off the bat, you know? I mean, you might be able to still profit if you sell it, but like you might have to pay a lot of, expenses on it before selling it. So it could actually financially destroy someone to be just given a free house. Okay, we might as well access from over here. It doesn't make a difference whether it be from the foundation floor. Does it though? I don't know if it makes a difference because I know some rooms actually you can only access from other types of rooms at least. Oh, it's getting really late in the evening. It's 8:30. We've spent a long day here. All right, we have a million keys. Let's use them. God, this is an awful setup. Locksmith, where we can buy more keys. Redraw. I want a freezer. Pump room. I wanted the pump room. Oh, let's do the pump room. See if we can make it work. We have the pool and the aquarium that we can drain. And we might even be able to use it for the sauna. I'm not sure. I can check my notes. All right. Let's go then off of hold on, we don't want to do the door off security yet because I really would like to get freezer off of security. Would be super great. But if I can drain, I forget what draining the aquarium does, but if I can drain the pool, I know other people said that there were trunks in the pool when they've drained it. So, and I have the sledgehammer, so I could break open the pumps and break open the trunks and potentially get more gems. So I want to make sure my assets are not frozen before I go in the freezer. So, God, about property tax, you're thinking more along the lines of a broken down house. Ah, yeah. I mean that too. That too. You can get a like broken down house that like has like, requirements made for the upkeep or something. Draining the aquarium is going to kill a lot of fish. I don't even know if I think there are fish in the aquarium. No, it's fine. They're just going to go on a little adventure. I mean, they have to drain the aquarium to clean it, so there has to be a safe system in place for that. Okay, let's explore whatever the heck this is. Okay. Oh, does this mean I have 2 rooms? Maybe this means I have 2 rooms. If only I knew where that lever goes. I have the broken lever, and this is the southern of the antechamber, but I can't get in. Let me in. Okay. I can drain the fountain as well. Pool aquarium, the greenhouse. I don't have the greenhouse. And I can turn the water onto the kitchen. The heck is the reservoir? Okay, let's drain everything. What is this? Water is going here. I want water to not go here. No, I don't want that. I want it down. Can I make it go down? Yeah, there we go. Drain it. Hello? Is the water going down? What is this one? Water go down. Water go down. Work with a broken down house. The house you're in needed a ton of repairs over the years because the last guy ruined it, but it's livable now. But you still need like money for the repairs and stuff if you don't have money for that. Oh, okay, here we go. We'll read the instructions. Too bad I got the book from the library. I ordered the pump book from the library today, but I didn't get it yet. Okay. These are the tanks. Okay, and those are the things. So 6, pump 4, tank 1. Tank 1 gives us our... Well, but how do I go over there? Oh, probably this way. Yeah. Is the pool drained yet? Pool. Pump 4, tank 1. How do I make water source selection? Oh, boop. No, I don't want to fill it. No, make it stop. Stop. Fill that instead, and that. Make it go away. No, fill it again. Less pool. I can't make them go more. How do I make the water go out of the pool? Stop. Stop. Stop the pool water. What if I make it go up? Is this one of those reverse things? You see how it works? How does it work? How does it work? How do I make the water stop? Okay, pump 4. Alright. I want it to not go to the pool. Make it go away from the pool. Okay. Up means water goes away. Yeah, that's confusing. Again. Again. Oh, it's all full now. Oh, maybe I need to redirect it. Because the tank is full. So I need to pump more into the greenhouse. Yeah, now the water's gonna go away. Got it. It's just all full. And then more to the kitchen. More to the kitchen. Oh, because we're out. That's fine. Perfect. Here, take some more water from the pool. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now we need more water to go to the kitchen. Hello? Water go to the kitchen. Ah. About filling a 4-gallon tank, but only using a 3 and 5-gallon tanks. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with that riddle. Cool. Greenhouse. Kitchen. Water go to kitchen. Is there a way to make it go other tanks? Oh wait, it can go to tank 2. Pump to tank switch. Oh. Perfect. Okay, pool, go away now. Hmm. Ah. Pump 1, go to pump 2. Go to kitchen. Go from pool. Okay. Those that are just, I guess, for 2 and 1. Hmm. Oh, but I can remove it. I know. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. No, okay, we want this to be from this one. Okay, and then no, wait, no, I want to drain water away from something else. What are the things that you use pump to? Can't fill the kitchen all the way. I guess not. It's kind of weird. Why bother have it be more? Okay. But all right, we want 1 and 2. Okay. Are those the other things I want to drain? Maybe we can do one time. Oh no. Okay. I'd like to drain the fountain, but oh, that takes a lot of work to drain the fountain. Jeez. Um, we'll I guess I mean, we'll kind of work on the fountain, I guess. Might as well. All right. So we want the fountain to go, gonna go here. And we want it to, no. Yeah, we want some fountain to go into pump 2, tank 2. And then we're going to take the water from tank 1. We're going to flip the switch there and put the water from tank 1 into the fountain again. Yep. Right, it's 1 and 2. Yes, 1 and 2. Oh, 3 also uses tank 1. So if we want the aquarium, we also need to do tank 1. Okay. Um. Hmm. Okay. We want to. No, we want to drain the fountain. And we want it to go to tank 2. What are we doing? Tank 2. Right, that's tank 2. Yes, okay, tank 2. Yeah. Fill tank 2. Okay. Now, we want to reverse the polarity. Yes. Refill the fountain. This should drain, I think. Redrain the pool. Yes. Okay. I don't think we can drain the pool and the aquarium. I just don't think we have enough, space for water here. What about this, buddy? Oh, is this the reservoir? Oh, I think this is the reservoir. I thought that might was like a outside place or something. I think this is the reservoir. Hold on. Hold on. I think we want to uh unclick this. I think we want to drain the water. Hold on. I got this. I got this. So switch to tank 2. And, no, we don't even need to switch to tank 2. Well, reservoir. Yeah, it'll go from tank. Okay, hold on. Let's try this. Fill. No, wait, that can't be, because the reservoir is full already over here. Doesn't really matter. Never mind. I don't know what I was on. I thought it was cooking, but I wasn't. How do I get the water over here? I want the water to go over here. Reservoir tank, yeah. Why are they telling me the reservoir is full? The reservoir is not full. What are you talking about? This is not full, guys. There's lies here. Your system is incorrect. How do I fix it? It is not full. The dishwasher's continuously running in the kitchen, maybe. I mean, yeah, then I want to be able to pump more in. Drain these things. But you can turn on the faucet in the kitchen. I wonder if that makes it... I don't have the kitchen. I haven't drafted it yet in this run. But I wonder if turning on the faucet in the kitchen is a way to continuously drain water out. It's kind of dangerous, though. Because then you could just run out of water, right? I don't know how that works. Anyway, let's go to the pool. All the way down here. Our steps are doing okay. Yeah, let's go to the pool. So we go down. Oh my god, we gotta go all the way around. Oh. No. Okay, maybe we should just... You know what, actually, what if we try to draft the freezer over here? Off of security? What if we try to draft the freezer and we don't go in it? I mean, let's see. City Utility Department, it looks dubiously, yeah. Okay. Fingers crossed for freezer, guys. Fingers crossed for freezer. We get one redraw. Let's go. No. No. We do the kitchen though. Let's experiment. Let's experiment while we can. We'll get something out of this. Water. What if we leave it running? I'm so glad that this isn't taking steps away from us all the time. Or I think it might only have your steps once, but... What if I... Is the kitchen not using... Use the water. Drain. Drain. Maybe I can... I mean, there's only one faucet in this house. What if I just redirect water back to the kitchen? Where's that at again? Kitchen number 4. Right, so it goes from tank 2. Okay, what if we do... Oh, 4. Pump 3. Pump 3? Oh, have I been doing this wrong? Wait a minute. Oh, it is pump 3. Okay. So this is... This drains the kitchen, right? This makes water go to the kitchen. Oh, we can get that last little bit. Why did it stop last time? Oh, maybe because this was empty. Maybe that's all that happened, I think. Oh, because I think I didn't realize that it was taking from this tank instead of this one. I don't know what happened. I don't remember. I'd have to look at the bot. Water running in the kitchen, the ice maker that's screwing up. Yeah, I guess. But why can't the water, like, continue draining? I have the faucet running. Is the faucet not running anymore when I go back? No, it's still running. Yet it's not draining any water. I don't like that. Okay, well, let's go back to drain the pool anyway. Am I even going the right way? Yeah, I am. Okay. And that's going to be the last thing we do. And we're going to lose all of our money, all these keys, all these gems. Lose it all. And we've only done one day this whole stream. It's okay. You know what? Some streams are like that. Some days are like that. Some in-game days, some IRL days. It's just like that. What can you do? What can you do? Nothing. That's what you can do. We never even got a shovel. That's okay, because all we would have is more riches. Oh. There's no trunks down here. It's just some random coins that we can't do anything with. If only we had a freezer. How much money we'd have. Draining the pool did us nothing. Okay, let's drain the aquarium. Do I have enough steps to take me back is the question. Oh, I already did go the wrong direction. God dang it. Okay. Fine. It's fine. Actually still could have committed to going that way. No, I did need to go that way. What am I? Oh my god. I forgot how I got here. I just wasted steps. There's no, you know what? It's done for. It's done for. This run is done for. I'm going crazy. We learned some things though. I feel like we learned some things. We did some experimenting. You know, it was I don't think we gain anything from stepping in that room. No. No. Get a little bit left, but because even if we get down here to drain the aquarium, we're not going to be able to get back to the aquarium. Wait. Fruits. Where are the fruits? Secret Garden should have given me fruits. Ah, fruits. No. Fruits. Okay. Well, we made it back here. Let's practice. Let's practice draining the aquarium. Let's refill the pool. Let's refill the pool. Okay. Refill the pool. Oh, right. We can't fill the pool from 2. Okay, that's fine. But now we can't get to the aquarium. It's so sad. Oh, right. No, it should. Oh, wait. It's not on the same pump. What am I thinking? I'm crazy. I'm going crazy. Now we want to refill the pool still. Okay. The aquarium is on. What is? Oh, but it's pump 1. Right. Okay. So we want to. This is fill it. This is drain it. Okay. This should be really easy to switch then, because then I just switch to pool when that's full. Yeah, okay. Switching between aquarium, this is way easier than draining the pool was. Easy peasy. We're just putting all that fish water into the pool. Okay, now the aquarium is drained, but I cannot get to the aquarium from here because I only got 3 steps. Nothing I can do to get me more steps. No. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We can get to the kitchen. Can we get to the kitchen is the question. 1, 2, 3, but then we hit 0, I think. Let's try it. I don't think I can make it. I can get to the kitchen, but I won't. I went the wrong direction. I'm definitely What was the very last room from the pump room? What do you mean? Oh, this one, that's the antechamber, right? That's the one we're trying to get to eventually. Um, but it can't be accessed, right? Like all of these doors can only be opened by a lever, right? And the southern door is broken, so that's what the broken lever does. That my head is kind of covering here a little bit, but I don't know where the lever is that actually like switches for that, and I don't know the east and west doors. I don't know where the levers are. I swear I saw someone with a lever in the weight room, which is kind of why I put the weight room down there, because I saw someone pull a lever, I thought, in the weight room. But the weight room did not have a lever in it. So I maybe do not have enough puzzles solved for the weight room to generate a lever, or maybe I was confused and the lever was somewhere else. I don't know. But yeah, no, I think that's it. We might have been able to get to the kitchen, but I think okay, so our blunders here, use like a Kit Boga term. Our blunders were I lost a couple steps going back and forth between the pool and the morning room because I went a little crazy and forgot where I was going. And then I would have had definitely enough steps to make it back to the kitchen. But also, I just took the wrong turn in the weight room, so I definitely can't make it to the kitchen. But we could have gone to the kitchen and used our 35 freaking coins that we're about to lose anyway, and we could have bought some really good food, maybe a club sandwich or something, and we would have gained like 10 steps. And maybe we could have gotten a couple bananas. Like we could have eaten a little feast in the kitchen. I literally was in the kitchen to turn on the water. But I didn't even think to buy the food. I could have bought the food then. And then we could have gone down to the aquarium just to see what happens when the water's drained in the aquarium. But we made a little bit of an oopsie. So, uh, we might have made like 4 or 5 little oopsies here. We might have been fumbling and fumbling and fumbling for the past half an hour. But you live and learn. Today's just not a very good day for this, I think. All right, so let's call it a day and lose all of our stuff. I'm so sad. But that's okay. I think we start the next day with extra steps and I think a garden inn. Oh, okay, I think it's an inn because of the number of bedrooms we have, and it's a garden inn because of the number of green rooms we have. I guess. We literally only have 4 green rooms though. So, oh, but the green rooms are all right next to each other besides the aquarium. That's kind of funny. I'm blocking them so you can't really see, but they're all over there. Hmm. Okay, so 40 total rooms, 9 rank reached, 159 steps taken, new items found 10, or just items found 10, and new rooms 3. What were our new rooms? The servants' quarters, the pump room, and what was the other new room? The veranda. I don't think we've done the veranda before. I'm pretty sure. But I think those were our new rooms. So we still got 3 new rooms drafted. And we learned some things. We ordered the book about the pump room, so maybe that'll give us some fun info that we didn't figure out on our own. We did open the safe in the shelter, so now we don't have to do that. So, the shelter is less useful to us, although honestly, it's negating the effects of 3 red rooms is pretty big. It's unfortunate, and I didn't consider it. I might have made a mistake drafting the aquarium because it counted as a red room. So that's why the dark room still, but we got to use the secret garden key and it all worked out. But that was luck because I thought this was our third red room, but it wasn't because of the aquarium. So keep forgetting the aquarium counts as everything. Yeah. So overall, I guess, oh wait, we actually have a fourth. I forgot we have 5 green rooms in total. I forgot the courtyard is also a green room. Right, right. But it's funny because now 4 of our green rooms, I know I'm blocking them, but it's the secret garden, below it is the morning room, below it is the veranda, and below it is a courtyard. They were actually all in a row. Even though we didn't actually get them because you can't, there's no door from the morning room that can connect to the secret garden. But the secret garden is still right above the morning room. They're still next to each other anyway. The only one that isn't on that side of the house is the aquarium. So it's kind of funny. Anyway, let's exit. Save and quit. That's all the time we have for today. Each day in this house takes a million years. What game? What game? But I think I did something that got me more steps next time, maybe. Or maybe I considered getting a room that got me more steps, but I didn't take it. So who knows? We'll see. But I might get 20 extra steps next time. And I will at least have, yeah, I did the morning room, so I start with 4 gems and 2 coins. I don't know how I get more allowance though. I would like more allowance. Again, like Pirate Software has like 60 allowance every day. I want that. How's he been getting all that allowance? I don't know where it's been coming from, but he's like rich. Every day in this game, he's super wealthy, and I'm like, I want that. But yeah. Anyway, um, I don't know. I don't feel like this was our best run of this game, but maybe it's just an off day. Maybe it's an off day. So anyway, good stream, enjoyable stream. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for lurking. And thank you future VOD watchers and anyone who sticks around from whatever ad this plays as. um, but yeah, yeah, I'll be back on Thursday. I don't know what I'm gonna play. Maybe more of this game. Maybe Medieval Dynasty. Maybe Lost Records, Gloom and Rage. I don't know. We'll see what I feel like by then. Honestly, right now I'm like kind of being like, nah, I don't want to play Blueprints. I had a good night tonight playing it, and but there's a good chance by Thursday I will want to play it some more because I will watch other people play it and want to be in on that. But like it just feels kind of fun, like watching so many other people play it and just like, you know, the bonkers stuff, like I don't know. It's like other people who play it like they get it, because they're like, ah, yes, oh, and and like someone will say something crazy, and then like you're like, oh, I'm not at that puzzle, but yes, I understand. Like I'm not gonna question those words you said. That makes sense, even if they're not there yet. Um, but but yeah, it's just I think it's so funny. Yeah. So um, but yeah, that's it for today. Um, yeah, so I'll stream on Thursday, don't know what. And then Spooky Saturday, more Scarlet Hollow on Saturday, and then again, who knows? Who knows on Sunday? We have 3 games up in the mix. Good chance it's gonna be Blueprints though. But could be any of them, could be any of them. And yeah. Um, I yeah, I think that's it. Um, yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. And yeah, you can subscribe to my YouTube, follow me on Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, and TikTok, and join the Discord. If you're not on those places. And yeah, I think that's it. And I'm gonna go because I'm very sleepy. I want to make sure I actually got a fair amount of sleep last night, but I don't know. I just somehow got really sleepy earlier this evening. So yeah. So bye guys. Thank you for hanging out. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Have a good couple days. Goodbye.